So I just had to quickly speak about this card, which was just released as a result of the sort of Baltimore hype engine that is now out there. But this is Death Touch, and me and Jim are going to visit this card on Saturday, but it's pretty good. So if this is the template for arrows going forward, I think we might be in a good place. So it's a 1 for 6, essentially. It can't be played from hand. And it says, when this hits a hero, create a Frailty, Inertia, or Blood Rot Pox token under their control. So blocks for 2, but that's standard as a result of Ranger cards. But when this hits, Frailty is probably going to lower defenses. Inertia, I think, is probably going to lower intellect. And Blood Rot is probably going to give them some form of life loss over time. So having a 6 damage attack for 1 is pretty good off of a Tunic. As well as that, you can maybe pitch like a yellow, and then you could still Razor this to come through for potentially 9. It's also great because it is a hybrid card, Assassin, Ranger, Attack, Action. It does still have to be played from the arsenal, but what you can do to get round this, especially in Ranger decks, is play Take Aim. So Take Aim comes in Rainbow, so you can use blue, yellow, or red to achieve the same effect. But the lines that you can get with this are pretty horrendous. So if you play a red Take Aim and you reload Death Touch into your arsenal, you've then got a 1 for 9 damage. But before you even attack with it, you can then use your cross wrap to flip up the Death Touch and then see what's actually on top of your deck, just in case you want to activate Azalea to give the thing dominate that's on top. Or if that's like a D-React or something else, you can make sure that you're drawing that card for the crackback. Or if it's an offensive card and you think you might gain tempo with this, you can then keep that on top for your next crackback, for your next turn. So yeah, the lines that can be achieved with this are pretty disgusting, to be honest. Take Aim being the main enabler for what you need. Sometimes it can be a dead card because you won't be able to get it into your arsenal. But even things like Bolt and Shot, when it hits reload, any sort of reload mechanic will work really, really well with this card, as well as potential others that are in the set. But if we're looking at 1 for 6, was that, or should have that been the rate on arrows as standard? I think it probably should have been, to be honest. But this isn't an arrow, this is just an attack, so we'll see. It can be dead sometimes, as I mentioned, with it being a card that you can't play from hand. But that also goes to goes to show that there might be sort of, you may play this card from your graveyard assassin synergies as well. So maybe there's assassin synergies that also work with graveyard recursion or playing things from the graveyard, which might also be an archetype in this draftable set as well. But yeah, Death Touch, really, really like it. And it's a 6 attack as well, so obviously it works with popping Phantasm, which is another thing that Rangers don't really get access to in their own card pool. The only thing we can really pop dragons with or pop Phantasms with is Battering Bolt, whereas now we've got access to this and potentially other 1 for 6s that Rangers might be able to get access to in the set. So I am very, very excited. I'm just being a little bit quieter because it's late at night. But yeah, it's awesome, and I'm sure we're going to see and hear a lot of your thoughts, Jim's thoughts, when we do the Azalea Cult on Saturday. But I just wanted to get this quick thoughts video out there. And there's probably going to be a lot of these over time with all the spoilers that are going to be coming out for Rangers. Yeah, just thought a lot of you guys might want to hear my thoughts on it. So yeah, absolutely love the card, and we're going to be speaking about it at length, as well as some other things on the Azalea Cult on Saturday. So see you soon.